Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Truly grateful. Please don't come to the Philippines and act a fool and make all the rest of the foreigners look bad. This new generation of Filipinos has very little tolerance for us, and it's not going to end well. Save yourself the trouble of getting deported or going to jail and maybe getting a bullet in your head. So just come over here, act like you got some sense, and have the time of your life. I thought I'd make this video today because there's this anti-Philippines kick going around. You know, everybody's putting the Philippines down. So I said, well, as somebody who lives here, who's lived here for the last almost 7 years, maybe I ought to talk to my fellow expats. I'm not preaching from some spiritual hilltop or anything like that. Just some suggestions for you to have a better time over here, for you to have a better experience over here. So please don't come to the Philippines if you think every woman over here wants you, or that you can have every woman over here, any woman you want. That's not true. You're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get your heart broke. They see us for who we are. We're older. We're past our prime. Some of us are ugly. We don't smell good. Just stick to the playbook. Get on the dating site. Find you somebody that's willing to deal with you. And just go on about your business. But we're not Rico Suave. So please don't come here if you're going to think that every woman wants you. That you can just run up on any woman that you see and get their number and all that. That's called harassment. Okay? That's not something that they think highly of. And please don't come to the Philippines if all you're going to do is complain. Bitch and complain and moan and whine like only Westerners can do. Like only spoiled Americans can do. Oh, the corruption, they say. Oh, the Wi-Fi, the infrastructure, the brownouts, and everything else we complain about. They've got enough problems of their own over here. They don't need this elitist attitude coming over here, these spoiled brats coming over here. So please, if all you're going to do is come to the Philippines and bitch and complain, don't come, guys. Okay? I can't even convince you of how good you got it in your own country. So I would rather you just stay there than come over here and talk down about the people over here. Okay, because if I was to invite you in my house and all you're going to do is put it down, nitpick me to death, tell me everything that's wrong with it, do you think I'd invite you back? Probably not. But that's exactly what we do. Most of the stuff we complain about and bitch about is rule number one. Corruption is none of your damn business. Their politics is none of your damn business. So if you're going to come to the Philippines and do all of that, just save yourself the trouble of going to jail, getting deported, maybe getting a bullet in your head, and just stay at home or go somewhere else. And while we're on that kick, please don't come to the Philippines if you're going to try to tell these people how to run their country. Oh, we do it this way over here, or we do it that way where I come from. Well, you're not at home. Okay, this place is so you can relax. You're retired now. You're on vacation, or whatever it is. Okay, we've given up all that. We're no longer in the rat race. But they don't think too highly of people who come over here and try to tell them how to run their country. Remember, this place was colonized by the Spanish and the Americans. They haven't forgotten that, guys, okay? This is just a public service announcement. I'm trying to help people because it's really starting to get bad, man. Okay? And don't come over here if you think that your pension makes you better than people over here. just because your standard of living is a little higher, your income is a little higher, that you can look down your nose at Filipinos. You're better than them. Oh, I don't want to eat your food. I don't want to drink your water. I don't want to sit down on your couch. I don't want to go to the province or whatever it is. So you disrespect the people, disrespect the culture, disrespect their country. Don't come here if you're going to do that, man. Because we're left behind. Long after you gone home, we're still here. We got to clean up your mess. And it's getting harder and harder to maintain. This new generation, guys, has very little tolerance for foreigners. Okay? It's not like Marilyn's mother in there. Those days are gone. She's the last of a dying breed. Okay? There's a lot of national pride here. They're going to put up with it, guys. Save yourself the trouble. Okay? That you're going to get into coming over here with that type of attitude. A lot of people are going to take this video the wrong way. Well, I really don't care. It's going to help somebody. Because we think we're better than. We think we're 10 feet tall. They're going to roll out the brightest red carpet for you anyhow. All you got to do is come over here and act like a decent human being. They're going to do the rest. We're guests in this house. But no, we want to run the Philippines. Most of the stuff I'm talking about, with the exception of running up on these young women over here, is rule number 1. Shut the fuck up and mind your own business, ladies and gentlemen. They can handle this over here. We got YouTube police. We got expat police. We don't need that foolishness, guys. You're making the rest of foreigners look bad. We got to stay here. You can leave. If you don't like it here, the infrastructure is not what you want, then keep it moving. Because I got to clean up your mess. Take this video the way you want to take it. I'm trying to help you. Y'all looking at me like, this is black man talking about. We don't want a black man telling us what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just making some suggestions. I've been over here longer than you. I've been over here long enough to know how things work over here. I'm not an expert on the Philippines or Filipino people or anything like that. But I'm an expert on my life. That's how I've been able to stay safe over here. I've been able to prosper over here. I know a little something. Put some respect on my name and the knowledge that I have about living abroad. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Please don't come over here with that shitty attitude that you're better than. Yet every woman wants you. Bitching, complaining, whining, moaning. Telling the people how to run their country. Oh, the corruption, the infrastructure, the Wi-Fi, the brownouts. This new generation of Filipinos are going to chew you up and spit you out. Marilyn's mother's a dying breed. That's the reputation that the Philippines has from her generation. This new generation, they consider themselves equal to you. There's nothing special about us in their eyes. Trust me, I know, guys. And again, I'm trying to help you. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not angry. This just came across my mind to talk about because I've been over here and I see what's going on. We're getting drunk. We're fighting each other. We're fighting the locals. We're doing everything we're grown enough to do instead of just coming over here and saying, you know what, man, I'm in my 4th quarter. I'm not going to let all this stuff bother me. Okay, if they want to eat rice with their hands, let them do it. Okay, if they want to eat dried fish and all that other stuff that's part of their culture, let them do it. If they want to show up late and, whatever it is, this is their house, guys.